UK is never a trap. Part 3. Car finance. Let's talk about car finance. Is car finance a help or a hidden trap? I know they told you car finance is a trap, but what if the real trap is trying to look successful before you are financially stable? Car finance is not the trap. Ego is the trap. What if I told you the problem is not car finance? The problem is why you want the car. Some people are driving their salary, not their car. You don't have a car problem. You have an identity problem. Most people don't know the total cost of their car. They only know the monthly payment, and that is where the mistake begins. Now let me ask you a question. If you lose your job tomorrow, can you still afford your car? If the answer is no, then maybe the issue is not the system. The bank didn't force you to buy that car. Your desire to look successful did. Why do we feel rich in the driver's seat but stressed when the payment leaves our bank account? Let me tell you this. Car finance is either a leverage or self-sabotage. The difference is discipline. Now, let's talk reality. Car finance was designed for access. Not everyone can pay £15,000 to £30,000 in cash for a vehicle. So structured options were created like hire purchase, personal contract purchase, lease agreement. Instead of paying everything upfront, you spread the cost over time. This increases mobility, and mobility increases job access, and job access increases income opportunity. In that sense, car finance was designed to empower you and not to trap you. It allows someone to drive a reliable vehicle while paying gradually. That is not evil. That is financial engineering. But this is the reason why people feel trapped. Now, let us be honest. Why do people feel trapped? Because many people finance car they cannot truly afford. They focus on the monthly payment, not the total cost. A £25,000 car may end up costing over £32,000 after interest and fees, but the advert says only £450 per month. Psychologically, it feels affordable, but over 4 to 5 years, that commitment becomes heavy. Then add insurance, add fuel, add road tax, add maintenance, add servicing, add parking fees, and also add unexpected repair. Now, that 420 can easily feel like £700 or £800 per month in total ownership cost. That pressure creates resentment, and resentment gets labeled as the system is a trap. But was it hidden or was it ignored? Let's talk about the psychology of status. Car finance becomes dangerous when it is used for status instead of function. When someone earning £28,000 per year is driving a car designed for someone earning £70,000 per year, pressure is guaranteed, and social media will simply amplifies it. Comparison culture fuels it. The system did not force that choice. The same finance structure used for a modest, reliable car can be empowering, and that same finance structure used for ego, it becomes a burden. The problem is not the tool, it is the intention behind the tool. Let's talk about the reality of depreciation. Unlike property, car depreciates. The moment you drive a car or a brand new car out of the dealership, its value drops immediately. If someone finances a brand new car with minimal deposits and later wants to exit earlier, they may face negative equity. That is when panic starts. But depreciation is disclosed. Contract explains it. The risk is not hidden. Car finance works best when you understand depreciation. You choose affordability over prestige. You plan your exit strategy early enough. Without planning, any financial product feels like a trap. So I ask again, is it truly a trap? A trap hides information. UK car finance contracts disclose interest rates, total payable, balloon payments, mileage limits, early termination terms. All this is documented. It is regulated. The Financial Conduct Authority oversees consumer credit regulation. The structure is visible, but visibility does not equal discipline. And lack of discipline creates pressure. Pressure gets renamed as oppression. When a car finance makes sense, it's only if you need reliable transport for work, you choose a car within your income bracket, the monthly payment is comfortably affordable. I repeat, the monthly payment must be comfortably affordable. You understand the total cost. You are not trying to impress anyone. I repeat, you are not trying to impress anyone. Mobility can increase income. Income can increase stability. But if the car payment removes your financial breathing space, it becomes self-inflicted stress, not systemic trapping. Now, this is my personal position on car finance. If I am still building my finance or trying to stabilize my income, I could rather save and buy a clean, reliable second-hand car outright. Not because I cannot finance a car, but because peace of mind matters more than pressure. A good used car that serves its purpose is better than a brand new car that stretches my budget. If I have the financial capacity to buy brand new cars comfortably without strain, then I will buy it outrightly. Ownership without debt is strong when it is affordable. However, I could only consider car financing under one condition: if the vehicle, whether new or second-hand, will directly increase my financial capacity, if it improves my ability to earn more income, expand my work, or help me access better opportunities. In that case, the finance is not consumption, it becomes investment. If the car increases my income, financing can make sense. If the car only increases my image, it becomes a liability. That is the difference. Now, what are the bigger pictures? Mortgage is long-term structure. Car financing is short to medium-term leverage. Both are tools. Tools are neutral. Discipline determines whether they build or destroy you. Before calling something a trap, ask, did I understand the total cost? Did I assess affordability honestly? Was I buying for function or for validation? Sometimes strict system feels uncomfortable, but strict is not always oppression. Sometimes strict is protection. I leave you with a choice to make. In my part 4, we will explore the UK lifestyle and financial hacks. We'll talk about smart ways the system rewards planning, saving, and credit discipline. And then we'll also talk about why some people see opportunity where others see restriction. If this feels true or balanced to you, kindly give it a like. If you don't feel the same, drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear your perspective. And please share this with someone who might need a mindset shift today. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.